Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Frida Yuniar Prastika, student of Magister Management in Jakarta State University. Then I want to thank you to my examiners, Ibu Umi Widyasuti, Ibu IGKA Ulupuy, dan Bapak Muhammad Yusuf, dan my supervisors, Bapak Ari Waroka, and Bapak Gatot Nazir Ahmad. Now I want to present about my thesis. The title is The Effect of Managerial Overconfidence on Firm Performance Mediated by Strategic Risk-Taking and Moderated by Corporate Governance. This is the background of this research. First, the latest uncertain and vulnerable business conditions due to the COVID-19 pandemics have forced CEO and their management teams to manage company performance as optimally as possible by MCKC 2023. Then overconfidence is one of the CEO attributes that has received great attention from experts because it can affect the CEO's ability to make decisions by Heavy et al. 2022. Then as such, self-confidence is an important characteristic because it can, to a certain degree, help run a company successfully by Johnson and Fowler 2011. Then, however, if this confidence turns into overconfidence, leading individuals to overestimate their performance and the accuracy of their predictions, then there will be significant consequences for company performance. By Malmendier and Ted 2015, then Bird University plays an important role in moderating the impact of CEO overconfidence on capital structure decisions by Gottlieb and Me 2023. The strategic risk-taking is the extent to which strategic decisions relate to a large capital investment that are uncertain and difficult to reverse and have important implications for the shape and fate of the organization by Kolev and MC Namara 2020. Then, according to Carlos and Madison 2017, in McKinsey Global Institute Cityscope 2.0, emerging markets will drive global growth over the next 20 years. This research uses emerging Asia, consisting of China, India, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Taiwan, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. Then this is the graphic of global GDP and contribution to global growth by region, where the graphic shows how emerging Asia has more contribution to and the biggest contribution to global GDP and global growth by region. Then by 2023, with global supply bottlenecks largely US and China having reopened, demand for manufactured goods and commodities that make up nearly 80% of total trade volume will weigh on global trade growth by OECD 2023. This is the graphic of the total debt in emerging markets. It shows the increase of total debt in emerging markets. Then this is the research gap of the research. There are 5 variable relationship. First, overconfidence variable on firm performance. Second, variable overconfidence on strategic risk-taking. Third, overconfidence variable on strategic risk-taking moderated by corporate governance. Then strategic risk-taking on firm performance. And fifth, overconfidence variable on company performance mediated by strategic risk-taking. Then this is the problem limitation. The research was conducted in the emerging market Asia region, then focuses on non-financial sectors such as manufacturing, energy, health, and technology, then has data availability for the period 2010 to 2019 to avoid the influence of the global financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic. Then the main contributions studied in this research are limited to managerial overconfidence, corporate governance, and strategic risk-taking. Then problem statement. Is there an effect of managerial overconfidence on firm performance? The second, is there an effect of managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking? Then does corporate governance moderate the effect of managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking? Then is there an effect of strategic risk-taking on firm performance? Then does strategic risk-taking mediate the effect of managerial overconfidence on firm performance? Then the research objective of this research is there are five. First, knowing and analyzing the effect of managerial overconfidence on firm performance. Second, knowing and analyzing managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking. Third, knowing and analyzing whether corporate governance moderates the effect of managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking. Then, knowing and analyzing the effect of strategic risk-taking on company performance. Fifth, knowing and analyzing whether strategic risk-taking mediates the effect of managerial overconfidence on firm performance. Then, the research benefits, there are three. First, as a source of reference in conducting research related to company performance for future researchers. Then, as a material consideration for companies in making decisions to be effective and efficient. Then, third, as a consideration for potential investors in determining which non-financial sector stocks to choose for investment, judging by the resulting performance. Then, this is the literature review. There are four grand theories. First, behavioral finance. Where behavioral finance is an academic discipline, it studies the impact of psychological elements on the financial decision-making process by Amundsen 20 and 23. Then, Hofstede's cultural dimensions theory. There are five dimensions of Hofstede's culture, namely the power distance index, individualism or collectivism, uncertainty avoidance, masculinity or femininity, or long-term or short-term orientation by Hofstede 1985. Then upper echelon theory, where the basic tenet of upper echelon theory is that the characteristics of top managers influence firm performance and strategic decisions by Hamrick and Mason 1984. Then the last agency theory. Agency theory states the conflicts that occur between the owners and management of the company are the results of difference in interests that exist between the two. By Jensen and McLean, 1976. Then this is the prior research matrix. First, Burkhardt 20 and 22 with meta-analytic methods, Mundi 20 and 23 with OLS regression and GMM methods. Then Kenny and Delphina 20 and 23 with panel regression methods. Then Huang 20 and 22 with panel regression and GMM methods. 5, Kajafi and Hani 20 and 16 with full data model method. Palm and Dow 20 and 22 with meta-analytic methods. Guluma 20 and 21 with panel regression and GMM. Hurongrapun and Kotitumtara 20 and 22 with panel regression and GMM methods. This is 11 research hypotheses. First, the effect of managerial overconfidence on firm performance, where Burkhardt research 20 and 22 found that managerial overconfidence has a significant effect on company performance because the overconfidence attribute indirectly affects decision making. There are three hypotheses. First, managerial overconfidence affects firm performance measured by ROA. The managerial overconfidence affects firm performance measured by Tobin skew. Managerial overconfidence affects firm performance measured by DARE. Then the second, the effect of managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking, where according to research by Foster et al., 2016, corporate funding decisions are negatively and significantly affected by overconfidence CEOs. Then the hypothesis is managerial overconfidence affects strategic risk-taking. Then third, the moderating effect of corporate governance in the relationship between managerial overconfidence and strategic risk-taking, where the diversity and phase of the board of the directors can play an important role in managing and overseeing the actions of internal manager based on their managerial behavioral biases and other characteristics that may hinder or facilitate corporate decision-making by the board of directors by Delton et al. 20 and 20. Then the hypothesis is corporate governance can moderate the relationship between managerial overconfidence and strategic risk-taking. Then the effect of strategic risk-taking on company performance, where strategic risk-taking can be seen from the way the CEO make decisions on the capital structure to achieve financial stability and ensure the survival of the company by Khan et al. 2023 with three hypotheses. The first, strategic risk-taking affects firm performance measured by ROA. strategic risk-taking affects firm performance measured by Tobin's skill, then strategic risk-taking affects firm performance measured by their. Then the mediating effect of strategic risk-taking in the relationship between managerial overconfidence and firm performance. According to Campbell et al. 2019, taking strategic risks is a fundamental strategic choice made by CEOs that can have a significant impact on their company's success. First, strategic risk taking can mediate the relationship between managerial overconfidence and firm performance measured by ROA. Then, strategic risk taking can mediate the relationship between managerial overconfidence and firm performance measured by Tobin's Q. Then, strategic risk taking can mediate the relationship between managerial overconfidence and firm performance measured by DARE. Then, this is the leadership framework. There's managerial overconfidence as independent variable, corporate governance as moderation variable, strategic risk taking as mediating variable, then the dependent variable is firm performance. Managerial overconfidence and firm performance has own control variables. This is the research method, type of research. My research uses quantitative research, where the research method is based on the philosophy of positivism, which is used to study certain population of samples by Sugiono, 2019. Then this research used secondary data obtained from representative account with panel data, where the research data used is a combination of cross-section and time series data. Then the data collection technique, there are two. First, literature research whose data comes mostly or entirely from literature, such as journals and the internet. Then the second, documentation research, where this research involves the results of representative account, financial analysis. Then this is the population sample in this research with some sampling criteria. First, 10 companies with the largest capitalization in each of the energy, healthcare, manufacturing, and technology sectors in emerging market Asia, with 493 firms. Then companies in emerging market Asia that don't release data annually in the period 2010 to 2019, with total 292 firms. So the final number of the sample is 201, with period of observation 10 years. So number of observation is 20 and 10. Then this is the operational definition of research variable and variable measurement. This is the managerial overconfidence, has three proxies: reinvestment rate, dividend retention ratio, and return on investment capital. Then the corporate governance has 5 proxies: gender diversity, age diversity, board independence, board size, and the duality of CEO and chairperson. Then strategic risk taking has 4 proxies: there R&D expenditure, capital investment, firm risk. Then firm performance has 3 proxies: ROA, Tobinski, and DARE. Then control variables, there are COA, CO gender, CO tenure, CO education, CO founding family, CO ethnicity, firm size, asset growth, sales growth, cash availability, CEO financial expertise, CEO compensation, and industry and year effect. So then this is the composite variable. This research uses composite variables, where composite variables are variables that evaluate multidimensional concepts that cannot be captured by a single indicator by Dick Kang and Lugo 2013. The principal composite analysis is often used to determine composite indicators by Grayley and Trigena 2016. Then in the study, the calculation of composite variable is used to determine 3 variables. There are managerial overconfidence, strategic risk taking, and corporate governance. Then this research used panel data regression, where the equation in the study is as follows: KP equals FMO, CG, and SRT. Thus, the model in the panel regression is as follows. There are 2 models with description is managerial overconfidence, CG is corporate governance, SRT is strategic risk-taking, KP is company performance, beta 0 is constant regression, beta 0 till 3 is coefficient of regression, E error. So then this research has some research process. The first model estimation with 3 models: common effect model, fixed effect model, and random effect model. Then model selection with chow test, Hausman test, Lagrange multiplier test. Then assumption classic with normality test, multicollinearity test, heteroscedasticity test, and autocorrelation test. Then testing hypothesis with the test, moderation test, mediation test, and test coefficient of determination. Then this is the results and discussion. So first, research overview. This research uses emerging market Asia with 10 largest capitalization and in 2010 to 2019 period. With sampling criteria, 10 companies with the largest capitalization, with total 493 companies in emerging market Asia that don't release data annually in the period 2010 to 2019, with total 292. So the final number of sample is 201 and period of observation is 10 years. So number of observation is 20 and 10. This is the descriptive statistic how variable ROA has mean 0.0 less than standard deviation. Tobin's Q has mean less than standard deviation. Then there has mean large more than standard deviation. MO has mean more than standard deviation. Corporate governance has mean more than standard deviation, and strategic risk-taking has more than standard deviation. Then this is the composite index results. There are 3 variables with composite index. First, managerial overconfidence, where reinvestment rate has 0.5 proportion. Dividend retention ratio has 0.3 proportion. Return on invested capital has a 0.06 proportion. Then the corporate governance, age diversity has a 0.3 proportion. Gender diversity has a 0.2 proportion. Board independence has a 0.1 proportion. Board size has a 0.1 proportion. Then CEO duality has a 0.09 proportion. Then the last strategic risk-taking, where debt to asset ratio has 0.37 proportion, R&D has a 0.25 proportion, capital investment has 0.2 proportion, and firm risk has a 0.1 proportion. Then this is the classical assumption test result, where normality test has probability 0, with the explanation is with N more than 20, the normality requirement no longer affect the sample probability distribution by Ghazali 2018. The multicollinearity test, where P is less than 10, then there is no multicollinearity problem. So then a heteroscedasticity test, the probability value of ops R squared more than 0.05, then there is no violation of the assumption of heteroscedasticity. Then autocorrelation test, Darwin-Watson value is 1.99, is between 1.5 to 2.4, then there is no autocorrelation. Then this is the result research. First, the effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by ROA. First, model specification test result uses fixed effect with determination coefficient result, where adjusted R squared is 0.06 So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 6.86%. Then hypothesis test result uh, shows the managerial overconfidence variable has a probability value 0 less than 0.05. So managerial overconfidence has a significant effect of company performance measured by ROA. Then the effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by Tobin skew. Model specification test result shows to use random effect. Then determination coefficient results adjusted R square is 0.06. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 6.32%. Then the hypothesis test result, the managerial overconfidence variable has a probability value 0.55 more than 0.05. So managerial overconfidence has no effect of company performance measured by Tabin skew. Then the effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by their first model specification test result shows to use random effect. Then determination coefficient result adjusted R square is 0.05159. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 1.59%. Hypothesis test result shows the managerial overconfidence variable has a probability value 0.357 more than 0.05. So managerial overconfidence has no effect of company performance measured by there. Then fourth, the effect of managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking, where model specification test result use random effect, then determination coefficient results adjusted R square is 0.002. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 0.2%. Then the hypothesis test result shows the managerial overconfidence variable has a probability value 0.02 less than 0.05. So managerial overconfidence has a significant effect of strategic risk-taking. Then the fifth, the effect of managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking moderated by corporate governance. Model specification test result. This result use random effect. Then determination coefficient results adjusted R square is 0.008. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 0.8%. Where hypothesis test results shows managerial overconfidence variable moderated by corporate governance has a probability value 0.002 less than 0.05. So managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking can be moderated by corporate governance. Then the effect of strategic risk-taking on company performance measured by ROA. Model specification test results uses random effect. Then determination coefficient results adjusted R square is 0.0687. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 6.87%. Then hypothesis test results, the strategic risk-taking variable has a probability value 0.05 more than 0.05. Then the strategic risk-taking has no effect on company performance measured by ROA. Then the seventh, the effect of strategic risk-taking on company performance measured by Tobin skew. Model specification test results uses random effect. Then determination coefficient result adjusted R square is 0.005. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 0.05%. Then the hypothesis test result shows the strategic risk-taking variable has a probability value 0.005 less than 0.05. So strategic risk-taking has no effect on company performance measured by Tobin skew. Then the effect of strategic risk-taking on company performance, model specification test result is uses random effect. Then determination coefficient result adjusts R square is 0.0487. So it can be concluded that the contribution of the dependent variable is 4.87%. Then the hypothesis test result shows the strategic risk-taking variable has a probability value 0.88 more than 0.05. So strategic risk-taking has no effect on company performance measured by there. This is the next. The effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by ROA, mediated by strategic risk-taking. This table shows T calculated more than the table, so strategic risk-taking is able to mediate the effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by ROA. Then the influence of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by Tobin-Skew, mediated by strategic risk-taking, shows T calculated more than T table. So strategic risk-taking is able to mediate the effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance by measured by Tobin-Skew. Then the influence of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by debt to equity ratio mediated by strategic risk-taking. This table shows T calculate less than T table, so strategic risk-taking is not able to mediate the effect of managerial overconfidence on company performance measured by there. This is the research implication. This research has a theoretical implication. In managerial overconfidence, this is support to two theories. First, behavioral finance theory in self-deception and overconfidence, where overconfidence is classified as one of the decision-making errors that hinder reasonable decision-making by Burkhardt 2020 and 22. Then Hofstede's theory. Culture has a significant impact on how personality and cognitive bias emerge by Hofstede 2011. Then in corporate governance support agency theory, where good corporate governance is proven to moderate the negative impact of managerial overconfidence on firm performance by Chen et al. 2019, then strategic risk-taking support upper echelon theory, where top managers' characteristic influence firm performance through strategic decision by Hamrick and Mason 1984. Then this research has a managerial implication in managerial overconfidence. This research, managerial overconfidence has a high mean value compared to the standard deviation, indicating significant variation between companies. The new behavioral decision theory, or BDT, looks at overconfidence CEOs in a more positive way. So then research has found that overconfidence CEOs can increase innovation and firm performance by Chen et al. 2014. Then in corporate governance, with a mean value higher than the standard deviation, corporate governance in many companies in the sample can be considered quite good. Effective corporate governance can reduce the negative impact of managerial overconfidence caused by structural oversight of managerial decision making. Then the last, in strategic risk-taking, the high mean value for strategic risk-taking compared to the standard deviation reveals a large difference in firms' approach to risk-taking, with some firms being very cautious while others are more aggressive. Then this is the conclusion, where managerial overconfidence has effect, with Tobin-Skew no effect, with there no effect. Then managerial overconfidence on strategic risk-taking with there's effect. Then able to moderate and able to mediate in Roa and Tobin-Skew, but unable to mediate in there. So this suggestion in this research, first using other independent variables that can affect financial performance, two using additional independent variables or moderating variables, then expanding the research period and selecting samples, then use other analytical methods and or combine several analytics methods. Thank you for this presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.